back at it again, and oh man, we got a doozy. We got a doozy with this one. I mean, my goodness, you guys are gonna be shaking your heads at this one. We have an interview with AOC, you know, far left AOC, squad member AOC. Goodness gracious, and Jen Psaki, the circle back lady. In an interview where AOC made a very interesting and terrifying claim. So smack that like button. Really would appreciate it. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm. All right. Comment below your thoughts and your opinions. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. And let's dive in.
For us, I think this really raises much larger questions. Very often, I believe that we leave to the courts to solve issues that politics is really supposed to solve, that our legislating is supposed to solve. We have very real issues with
trying to take the decision out of the courts and put it in Democrats' hands.
What is permissible on air, and we saw that with what is permissible on air, and we saw that with January 6th, and we saw that in the lead up to January 6th, and how we navigate questions not just of freedom of speech, but also accountability for incitement of violence. This is the line that we...
Oh, okay. Remember she said that. Accountability for incitement of violence. Remember she made that statement. Matter of fact, run it back.
Ability for incitement of violence. This is the line that we have to really explore through law as well. And
do you think media organizations or social media platforms should be accountable for the role for being platforms for incitement?
I believe that when it comes to broadcast television, like Fox News, these are subject to federal law, federal regulation in terms of what's allowed on air and what isn't. And when you look at what Tucker Carlson and some of these other folks on Fox do, it is very, very clearly incitement of violence. Very clearly incitement of violence. And that is the line that I think we have to be willing to contend with.
Now, remember she said people need to be held accountable for inciting violence. And basically saying that, you know, Fox News needs to be taken off the air, and people that speak out against the left need to be taken off the air because, you know, they're dangerous. People I disagree with are dangerous. Which also is kind of interesting that, you know, Tucker Carlson and Dan Bongino are leaving Fox at around the same time that she made this statement. This video came out actually less than 24 hours ago. So it's very interesting that I'm not saying that there's directly a connection. I don't know, but it's just really interesting that, you know, AOC, far left, you know, squad member comes out, makes these kind of statements that, you know, basically people need to be shut down on Fox News. And then Fox News allegedly gets rid of their number one main attraction. The number one main attraction across all news, Tucker, which I still don't understand that decision. That one's a bit wild, and I definitely think we need a lot of answers on that one. But, you know, it's interesting that she made the statement as well when it comes to inciting violence, because the last time I checked, the left has done that. But don't take my word for it. Check out the Wicked Witch of the West.
If we can't protect the children, we can't protect anybody. If you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome. The people are going to turn on them. They're going to protest. They're going to absolutely harass them until they decide that they're going to tell the president, no, I can't hang with you.
96 Our issue is strong borders.
So she didn't directly say, you know, harm them, but she said push back. Now, if that were Uncle Trump that said something like that, it would automatically be assumed, oh, that's violence. He's talking about harming folks, yada, yada, yada. But since it's Maxine Waters, you know, a leftist, a far leftist at that, it's okay. Oh, man. They are literally trying to destroy us. I mean, it is absolutely bonkers what is going on. But there's more, guys. There is more. Maxine Waters is not the only one that has made statements like that. Check this out.
Republicans stand for law and order, and we stand for justice.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
My administration will always stand against violence, mayhem, and disorder.
There needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives.
I stand with the heroes of law enforcement.
And you push back on them, and you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
We will never defund our police. Together, we will ensure that America is a nation of law and order.
We were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
I think you need to go back and punch him in the face. Feel like punching him.
We just want law and order. Everybody wants that. I want to tell you, Gorsuch, I want to tell you, Kavanaugh, you have released the whirlwind, and you will pay the price.
You have released the whirlwind, and you will pay the price. What do you think would happen if Trump said that? As a matter of fact, I honestly think that Trump should start saying some of the same things that these folks said. He should trap the news. He should trap the leftist news. Start making the exact same statements, word for word. Exactly what they have said. And Trump needs to go and say it. So when the leftist media comes out, oh my goodness, Trump said they need to push back on them. That's when they start getting exposed. Oh, actually, Maxine Waters said this. You know, all across social media. No, Maxine Waters actually said it. He like literally repeated what Maxine Waters said. There was no backlash when Maxine Waters said it. Repeat what Chuck Schumer said. You have released the whirlwind, and you will pay the price. Leftist news. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's talking about we're going to pay the price. Oh my goodness. We're going to have another J6. Oh my goodness. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Oh, actually, Chuck Schumer said the exact same words. And the hypocrisy gets exposed. They expose themselves. Because I guarantee you they're not going to think about it. He's going to make one of these statements, especially the first, or second time he does it. It's not going to click to them that he's literally repeating what they've already said. They're just going to automatically run with it. Oh, Trump was trying to incite violence. Oh my goodness. Oh, he said they're going to pay the price. Oh my goodness. He said they're going to push back. What's happening? You know what I mean? Breaking news. They're not going to think about it first. So that's something that I think Trump should do, which would really expose the left's hypocrisy. And it would be glorious to watch the fallout from that. Watch them get exposed.
We want law and order. We have to have law and order.
Show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
We believe in safe streets, secure communities, and we believe in law and order.
Bingo. They don't show the clips where, Trump was talking about being peaceful, telling people, hey, don't destroy stuff, be peaceful, we believe in law and order, yada, yada. They never show those clips, ever. They also don't talk about the Maxine Waters and the Chuck Schumers and everybody else that was literally talking about violence against folks. That's why I think Trump needs to expose him. He's one of the only people that can. Because, like I said, the moment he says something like that, it becomes breaking news. Instantly breaking news. So, yeah. To hear AOC make a statement like that, it's just like, quite interesting you mentioned that, because you guys have already done it. You've already done it. And that's one thing that I've discovered along this journey, is that the left accuses the right of what the left already is doing or is planning on doing. The left's already done it. Now she's trying to accuse the right of doing it. You guys have already done it, and you're still doing it. So when the left says something, pay attention. It means they're planning on doing that exact same thing. If the left says, "Oh my goodness, the right is planning, a major situation," well, it's the left that's actually doing it. They're just trying to point the finger in the other direction, so everybody looks that way while they're over there, doing whatever they said that they're going to do. It's one thing I've noticed. One thing I've noticed along this journey. It's crazy how that works. And unfortunately, a lot of leftist voters haven't really caught on to it. And I don't know how that hasn't happened for some folks on the left. It's crazy because it's so obvious. At least to me it is. But yeah. And then AOC claiming that, people who speak out against the left need to be taken off of TV, basically. Yeah, but they say that they want democracy. Even though we don't live in a democracy, we live in a constitutional republic. But, we'll just go with their statement for now. They want a democracy, but they want to ban people off of TV or television for saying things that they don't agree with. Interesting. Y'all let me know what you thought about this one in the comment section below. Like, share, comment. Hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.